Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Gemini friends and friends of Gemini. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I am Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 1st through the 7th. This is your first weekly reading here in 2024. So Happy New Year, you guys. We made it. Congratulations. I do pull a couple of oracle cards prior, meditate on your energy, and then we go into the tarot is how this channel works, just to let you know. I did also reach 5,000 subscribers, you guys, and as promised, I do have a contest going on right now. The information for that is a link there in the comments. It's a pinned comment. Feel free to take a look and enter. I'm giving away a free reading, so enter if you'd like, okay? So to start off here, Gemini, tapping into your energy, what came through right away was an image of a dove. So what I get from the dove is purity, having the olive branch in its beak as well. So what it makes me think of is that, like in Noah's Ark, the dove coming to the ark after the flood, it's this, purity, it is peace, okay? So what's coming through on that is something being purified, something coming into a peaceful state, which makes me feel that something was not in a peaceful state to begin with, or that has just come through. I very much feel a tower moment at some point. It could be something that's just happened at the end of the year here. It could be something a little bit older. For some of you guys, it could be something that maybe, I don't really feel like it's coming up. I feel like this is a time of peace, okay? The next thing that came through was through smell, and I don't always get information through smell, but I have a lot more lately. So I don't know if it's coming out of having COVID, my senses are just coming back, but I got a very crisp, clean soap smell, like something had just been freshly washed. Along the same lines as the dove there, purity, purification, innocence as well, something being washed clean or a fresh start. So moving into your oracle cards, this is the Starseed Oracle here. You guys got Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So this card talks about just that. It encourages you to open up to protection that's available to you. It talks about opening up, like it is safe to open up your heart. The back of your heart is what it says. That there is protection that is available to you through ancestors, through your spirit team, through people that are around you as well that are trustworthy. You may have lived a life where things have happened that have left you in a state of not being a bit mistrusting towards people. So this card right now is encouraging to open up to that. I know it can be scary, okay? I can absolutely relate to that, being a Gemini sun as well. The book mentions to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. So if this message is for you, I would scan the body here. See if that is a situation that's happening with you. Are you feeling like you're closing off to a situation? If so, do you feel like this is applying to you? Because there are some situations that, maybe you do need to protect yourself from. I'm not saying just let's go in here willy-nilly. There's just an encouragement, especially with the dove and the smell of soap, like something is being washed clean, something's being purified. So I actually got two animal energies for you in the Animal Spirit Oracle. The first one here is frog, and this is a water energy. Water is cleansing, okay, and healing. The frog is clearing, cleansing, and healing. It talks about a need for self-care. Like frogs can't carry a heavy load. They're not meant to carry a heavy load. And they start the first part of their life out as tadpoles, mostly in that healing water energy. And no matter how much they become earth later on, they always have to return to that cleansing, clearing energy of the water. So the encouragement here is to remember that, okay? If you are feeling burnt out, you're pouring from a well that is empty, the encouragement is to go to a lake, go to a river, go to a bathhouse. If there's a bathhouse near you, that is just a bathhouse. Needing to connect with water in a cleansing way. The second animal energy that you guys got is vulture. So vulture here is air. Vulture talks about being a guardian and a purifier. It's essential for rebalance. So the vulture gets a bad rap. They or we think that a lot of the time that the vulture is kind of a, they eat carcasses and that sort of thing. So they are actually crucial to our ecosystem. They very much help to prevent the spread of disease and illness by cleaning up that sort of thing. Somebody's got to do it. You know what I mean? So you're being asked to consider something that you once thought was a tragedy and what the blessing actually is in that. Or you're being nudged or reminded or told that something that you feel like was a tragedy is actually a blessing in disguise. You're being asked to clean your space, so physically clean and or sage if you're feeling like that energy is out of balance, okay? Time to purify and clean. Time to clean, you guys. It's a new year, let's clean, right? So, Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini? Let's go ahead and go in to the tarot here, right on into the tarot. What do we have for Gemini? You guys, thank you as always for your love and support. I do have, well, if this message resonates with you, I told you about the contest already. Feel free to enter, you guys. If this is resonating with you, this message in any way, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell. Those are all great ways to support me and the growth of this channel, and that is absolutely my goal here. So thank you guys for your support there. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description also. If you feel called or inclined to tip or donate, I will always accept that. And thank you guys so much to those who have. That's very helpful on my journey here. I also take personal readings, and that link will be in the description. So feel free to check out my website. All right, 7 of Cups here. So I'm feeling like you guys you're calling in, you're hoping for, wanting some new choices. You're wanting some clarity through some confusion, okay? And I feel like that confusion is what may be preventing you from opening up your heart to protection, to loyalty that is around. Horus energy, Horus is also the god of the sun, of the life bringer, okay? So being open to that, feeling safe to open up to life-giving energy is very important. If that is out of balance right now because there's been harm in the past, and I feel like there has been a tower that's affected this, you're just being encouraged right now to trust, even when it may not feel like it. Like certainly, like I said, use your gut. There are some situations where there are people you shouldn't trust, still have boundaries, but there is help and assistance available to you guys right now. You just need to trust and call that in and be open to it. Like that protection can't come in to help you if you are in a bunker. So, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini here for January 1st through the 7th? I do see eight of Swords coming through there. Interference, like getting in the way. Okay, you guys getting in your own way, feeling trapped. And just heads up, this is a general reading, so if it resonates with you, please let it resonate. If it doesn't, that's totally okay. No need to force it or make it fit. It is normal for some components to fit and others to not. I am reading for a great deal of people. Energies can be flopped or fluid. They can apply to other people in your life. Please use your intuition, your gut, and your heart to discern what is for you, okay? If you'd like, please check out your rising moon and Venus signs as well for additional messages. Get into it. Death and rebirth. So there's a fear or aversion to letting something transition, to letting something change. It's almost like, like there's just a resistance to acceptance that something is over. That could be the, not feeling safe. That's why you're not feeling safe or trusting to open, because there's been a loss that has rocked your trust or your faith in life. Let's move forward, Gemini. You are in a process of cleansing, healing, purifying, okay? Misunderstanding that loss with the vulture here. It is ultimately for your highest good, but that might be something that's difficult to understand right now. So general energy to start, there is the Hermit. And the Hermit is, what I'm getting from this is like being alone, actually. There is always an intention with the Hermit to go inside, meditate, center, look for the truth inside to find that guiding light within yourself, inside. For some of you, I feel like this is like actually being left alone. It could be the end of a relationship, romantically, a friend, maybe a long-standing friendship has ended. Something where you felt or thought there was stability before, and maybe there was, but for some of you, I feel like it could also be a bit of an illusion. And that's why you're being asked to find that light. But 9 as well, being on the Hermit here, this is endings in numerology. In the tarot, it is getting close to the end. The end. Something is transitioning, okay? Death and rebirth. Don't be afraid. That light is inside of you. 4 of Swords here is what clarifies that energy. 4 of Swords here is taking a rest, taking a pause, recharging, healing. Healing the heart, specifically in this deck. Hanging out in a bird's nest and healing the heart. 1111 on the timer there. Any other information here for Gemini general energy? Oh. Stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments, and then sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. With the stress component, I feel like let me rewind here. So the soap smell coming through, meditation, being brought back to, I feel like that's what this cleansing action is. This isn't something that is just going to happen in your life. You do need to participate as well. Like Vulture's talking about saging, cleaning the space. You are being asked to help that along. And manually cleaning the space is actually one of the most powerful forms of magic, you guys, like as far as cleaning and protecting. You're removing old energy and you're putting your intention and energy into that as you go along. You're being asked to remove things that are not pertinent to your survival right now. Moving into the good stuff here. Actually, I do feel like there's one more card here in the general. 1221. Any other information here in the general for Gemini, please? Gemini's general. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. We're right on out there. The sun at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like there is this, like you're hoping for and afraid of an illumination at the same time. That's kind of connecting to the death and rebirth here. Like there is a truth that needs to be owned by admitting that something is done or gone. The High Priestess here, the component that comes out here is like secret knowledge. And this could be a secret to yourself too, being in the unconscious realm. I feel like that's why the Hermit is here. There's a need to go inside and get the truth, pull the truth out here. To request that. What is preventing you from moving forward here? What is the true block? What is preventing you from being able to rest? For some, I feel like you're busying yourself, not allowing yourself to take a break because you're afraid of what will come up in the stillness. So the good stuff here, you guys, your good news here for the week is the moon. And these are also timeless messages, you guys, so use your head, heart, intuition. If any of these messages do call out for you, I encourage you to watch them. The moon, this is going to be your deep, dark secrets, fears. What I'm getting from this is being illuminated the way through, having the sun come through the bottom of the deck here. This is the path is illuminated by the full moon here. What may have been precarious before, like the mines are being highlighted so you know where to step in order to get through a situation without it blowing you up, re-triggering something, your fears, or your basal animal instincts as well, like a defense mechanism. That is a good thing, Gemini. 3 of Wands is what clarifies this information here. This is having already put energy into motion, making that plan with the 2 of Wands, moving on to something new as there's already a stability. This is, being on the right track, going with the flow. Your ship coming in. Receiving receiving help from, that's what I'm getting, that protection, that safety, loyalty, trust, like Star Brothers is talking about here. There's assistance that is just on the horizon there, but this individual needs to like pay attention, needs to be open to that help coming. They can either stand on the beach there waiting to be saved, or they could go hide in the jungle. Any other information here on the good stuff for Gemini? Wrong deck. Gemini, good stuff. Any other advice here for Gemini? A new opportunity. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. I feel like this is something that that transition needs to happen. Like the rotting flesh needs to be able to be taken off in order for these insights to come through. But that's what the moon is going to be giving you as an illumination as well. The high priestess, that deep subconscious energy coming through. So I feel like something is coming up right now to be purified, to be cleansed, released. But for the most part, I feel like that's you, Gemini. You're going through this process of cleansing. So the hidden influence that's driving this message here is the Wheel of Fortune. What I get from this is that this is something, like this is a destined effect. This is something that it's not about you did something wrong or anybody else did anything wrong necessarily. This is just the way it ought to be. What comes is like the Sphinx looking at you like, what comes through is hold on for one more day. Hold on for one more day. That's what the Sphinx is singing. I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you get an Ace of Pentacles, you guys. So what I'm getting from this is the hidden influences. This is a destined effect. This may have even been something contractual, karmic, that you planned from the very beginning here that's being fulfilled. The Ace of Pentacles is going to be a new wonderful opportunity here in the material realm. A new way of doing business, making money, new job, an increase to your financial health as well, in any way, your physical health, also. Let's get some more information here. Any other info here on what's hidden for Gemini? Strength. So this is going to be, there's a calmness, strength, and courage that comes from the strength card here. This individual is very peacefully and lovingly opening and or closing this lion's mouth. They have gotten the lion to trust them enough that they can do that. Coming back to the moon, those basal animal instincts, like I was saying, there's going to be some control over that as far as not having that be triggered. So this process that's going on here, I feel like the fatalistic or contractual event here is for you to grow spiritually over this mortal form, to have more control over your life because of that as well. But there's an awesome opportunity coming in this physical realm too. Energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. The component of letting that in, like the Star Brothers is talking about, allowing that energy to come forward so that you can be protected. There's a reason to trust. So your obstacle or challenge right now is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is going to be leaving something behind or not leaving something behind. That's the fear aversion here towards death and rebirth. There's a resistance to something passing by. I feel like this is already over, though. The cups are already broken, so it's time to walk away from them, but some of you are struggling to just let it go. Like you're being left behind. You may feel like you're left behind. Like you're taking it personally is kind of what comes through. The card that clarifies this here, Judgment. So Judgment is moving from your old life of rot to your new life, wherever it is that you're being called. It's that process of leaving something behind, moving forward. But there's fear. Like there's fear surrounding what is coming in this new life. That's why you're being asked to trust. There is actually safety here. Whatever this was that's ended was a major component that brought you safety. Long-standing relationship, like I said, could have been a job ending, something that you felt like you could depend on. Any other information here for Gemini? The Empress. Healing is coming through here as well. The Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. This is a fatalistic change. And it was agreed upon, like I said, by all parties too. There's a reason that this ended. But love, yeah, love is coming through, fertility. This is for so this land that this individual is moving towards is one of more fertility. It's a plot of land that can grow better grapes. That's where I feel like you're being moved to. That's why this ended. You've already exhausted the nutrients that that land had to offer for you. So it's time for you to move to greener pastures, to move to another plot that is going to give you what it is that you need. I feel like there's one more here. An obstacle, please, for Gemini. Celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. I do feel like this is moving forward here. Like this is coming for you guys. You had Ace of Pentacles in the driving force. You're being moved to a more fertile opportunity. For some of you, though, or a lot of you, whatever it is that you're leaving, I feel like you're feeling like this was the thing that was my good time from hard work. You know what I mean? There was good company provided by this. And I'm not saying that's not true, but hold on for one more day as that song comes through again. You guys can move through this, and you're being requested to. You're not doing this alone. There is assistance, 2222. There is assistance available for your protection and your healing. So the way I'm taking this is like a light outcome and then the shadow side outcome. So the first outcome that you guys get is the Ace of Pentacles, the light side of the light outcome, excuse me. It'd be so nice when Mercury's done being in the microwave. So again, in your hidden influence here, you guys are making the choice to leave, to detach energetically from something that's already passing or past, so that you can move towards this divine opportunity that's coming through. This is a part of the agreement that was made to step away from that so that you could move towards this. And whatever this is something that you've been working to manifest as well. So there's like conflicting energy. What was there in the past is there's just nothing in the past there for you anymore. This requires all of your energy, though. I'm being brought back to the energy activation here. This requires a good deal of energy to manifest like this. You already have everything you need, but you may not have the energy to do what it is that the magician can do. That's why you need to leave whatever behind. You can't allow that to continue to pull your energy. You need that energy. Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. Yes, thank you, magician. That's what that's saying there. If your thoughts are being pulled back to whatever this situation is that ended, that you're hoping or wishing didn't, you want to be brought back to that, it's pulling you away from the manifestation that you deserve, that you're moving towards. So the shadow outcome here, you guys have Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is being very quickly burnt out. Okay. Knight of Swords is a quick moving energy. It's moving thought into action as well, just like the magician there, creating things in this realm, but from a more tangible aspect. And Eight of Pentacles is hard work, but there's a caution at burning out here. So I feel like by not letting this go, this challenge that you're being presented with, and allowing that healing to come in, allowing the vulture to come through to strip the bones, essentially, you are exhausting your energy towards that venture that's already gone. It's already dead. It's working towards rebirth, but you are not allowing that within yourself. That needs to be transitioned so that you can work towards or collect this coin, okay? Collect the Ace of Pentacles that the universe has waiting for you. Any other information here in the shadow outcome? Oh. Lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision, and value. For some of you, I do feel like this was a romantic relationship. You could be on the side of like pining for it, wishing that it didn't end. For others of you, I feel like there is like an obsession. There's intense emotion. Evaluation, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation. There's intense emotion attached to the situation, and that's what's making it difficult to close that portal, essentially, to the past. Connect to the divine, you guys. Make sure that you're resting as you need to. Eliminate that stress that you don't need in your life right now so that you can be purified. But trust that there are forces that are working to protect you right now. Allow that protection to come in. To be patched up is kind of what I'm getting from that. I love you so much, Gemini. Please have a wonderful start to your year, and I'll see you soon. Bye.